It's been
against
mad.
top teams. It really is mad.
Like, if there's one map that you would say was the strongest for FURIA, it's got to be this one, right? Like, you know...
100%, yeah.
Like, how on earth do you fight against this if you're Bad News Bears, who aren't terrible on it, but they also haven't taken on the same sort of level of teams as FURIA had, and had such a great sort of, like, win streak on it. In fact, the last time they took on, a team they took on was Liquid the other day. And you can see FURIA taking us to basics for the pistol round. That was a loss for the Bad News Bears, by the way, even though it was close. For FURIA, I don't think the same result will be replicated. I think this might be a bit of a stomper as we go to our first round. Bad News Bears will choose to start on CT side as expected. Let's see if they can get some sort of control here. Bomb plant to be secure for the pistol. 5v5 retake.
And Bad News Bears setting themselves up for a nice retake so far. Still got a little bit of util of that smoke onto Dazzle, but a follow-up flashbang into CT.
John G facing up with backup behind him. He will get Yuri for a decent frag. Dapper and Dazzle will take point for the up CT stairs phase. And Vinny and Henny waiting back, seeing Dazzle tagging up. The smokes go down. Mitch comes in from Palace. No one saw that coming, not even us. The kills coming in for the CT side. K Serrano's last man standing. He'll get himself 2 kills, but no more than that. PTR shuts again, gets the defuse in as well. And that'll be Bad News Bears with a nice pistol retake to claim the first of the CT side.
Oh, what a start coming out from Bad News Bears on Mirage. They're a really nice retake. So they actually just play a 5-on-5 retake. Very passive in the CT front. They allow FURIA to keep using that utility of the flashbangs. Then they swing out. Mitch has a fantastic Palace lurk from rotating off from the B bomb site. And for Bad News Bears, you could not have asked for a better start, but just look at the bar from FURIA. They get that bomb plant, and straight away they're into the 3 AK setup.
Not surprising as well. They've loved these AKs for the longest time in the world, but it's Vinny getting the Deagle down, spotting the second man, gets Dapper as well. 2 frags traded back by Dazzle towards Connector. Henny's going to deal with him for another Deagle kill. AK's recovered and everything. FAMAS is all that remained for Bad News Bears. It's a 4v2 for FURIA.
And they know where Jonji as well. Gonna take him down. Mitch, the last one left. 1v4. At least is able to take 1 kill onto Vinny, but FURIA, what a turnaround. And Mitch has got a lot to do, Jay.
That's saying the least right here, Blake. Like, they've all got AKs. Henny's the only player without Kevlar. Art is pretty tagged up, sure, but he's going to take first face and win the fight with a simple headshot. That is decimation from the FURIA side, and all down to the Deagles for the most part. Beautiful picks to start things off, and it just spiraled out of control so quickly for the FURIA side.
Damn, that was fantastic. We saw some beautiful entries coming out from Vinny. 2 kills in that window room area with the Deagle. Henny follows up with his own Deagle, and then the AKs just finish off the job. Bad News Bears. Oh, that's such a difficult round to lose, because now they're on the force fight and they're up against full rifles coming out from FURIA.
These rifles going to make light work of the CT side, much like the pistols did. Yuri with a bit of a jump face, may have almost given up his frag, but in the end he gets Dapper down to close out a nice clean round for the FURIA squad. 2-1 on the board. The Bad News Bears now down to the basic pistols on the force buy. They did not get anything done. And honestly, that pistol was great from BNB. You know, the anti-eco could have gone a little bit better, but I think those last 2 rounds really, I think they sort of set us up for the pacing for the FURIA side and how well they're going to play for this one, because, you know, they predicted Bad News Bears positioning so well. They know exactly how to deal with these positions and situations, winning out the frags, going into the right positions, and the mid control established every single round. Bad News Bears are not even going to challenge for it here in round 4.
And this is a signature art play of just making fast control into the short face. He does get taken down low, but that was something I even remember back maybe late 2018 that people got really surprised about with Art, was these fast mid-takes coming out from FURIA and Art just getting into the short position. And I'll tell you what, they've done a fantastic job of finding kills through smoke.
But to me, all that says is that Bad News Bears are playing predictably against FURIA. You know, that they've played this map so much. Yeah. You know, they've played this map so much. They know the common standing positions for a CT side. They know exactly where they can aim. Like, you know, you'd need to know where the danger box sort of ends if you're going to tap through that smoke and get the Bad News Bears pinned up. Because it's not like he went for like wallbang shots. He was actually playing a bit of an open position. That's where the bomb plant would go down if you're planting open towards ramps. So that with the kills also towards mid, the facing up with the Deagles. suggests to me that FURIA have got a great read on what Bad News Bears are doing, and they're going to continue to punish it. Is this a flash rush out from ramp? It is. Dapper's not even watching this position. He's trying to take the mid face. They have got CTs en masse here to try and go into the retake here. Vinny will go falling first. The M4 of Jonji looks in for the second man, but he can't line up a second kill. Molotov's back. Jonji taking team damage from Dapper. He's on 35 points of HP. The plant will be secure. Bad News Bears. A man advantage for this retake.
Look at the player in the stairs area. Look at this from Art. They don't know he's here. Art could win this round.
No way. 1 versus 1. As the trades do come in from Dapper. Keserato standing by on the back of the site. 18 HP for Dapper. I don't know how they stuck their way behind that CT line, and Keserato will finish it up with a secondary frag. 4-1 on the board for FURIA. And although it did get hairy and messy, I gotta look at the demos and see how Art snuck his way into that position. Like, that was madness.
That was, again, such a unique round from FURIA. They pretty much just dry run the A bomb site. Bad News Bears have such a heavy mid setup. They're running 3 players out mid. Dapper as well is pulled over from the A bomb site. And FURIA pretty much run into a completely open A bomb site. Wow. The aggression is only going to continue. Oh my goodness.
Sit down, Mitch. Sit down. Jonji as well while you're at it. Oh, Vinny. Dazzle will get one trade out towards mid, but that's most of the CTs just stacking their way in case Serato's going to go for another good headshot. Dapper's got no chance. Oh, man. Vinny, that was brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant. 5-1 for FURIA. And Bad News Bears back on the rifles, at least for their max loss bonus round, but it's not been the best of maps from them here, like, to say the least. Like, there's a lot of adjustment and work that needs to be done for this CT half to pick itself back up and bring it within as close as they did over on Inferno. FURIA have just dominated the way to start of the T side.
It looks like they just want to keep the aggression. This is a rush B setup coming out from FURIA. The aggression just does not stop, and Bad News Bears, they need to try and be able to hold on to the flashbangs coming out. Art's already got the information of exactly where Mitch is, taking down one of the B defenders, and it's all down to Jonji. He's got so much to do. The rotates are coming in, but he's all alone. I think he's got the information of the market player as well. Jonji's spamming through the bench position. PTR as well, trying to back him up with the NWP.
Sees the shoulder of Vinny and does take him down, but Henny can respond with his own AWP kill on towards Dapper here. Sprays blind against Jonji. Art will eventually finish off the job he started. PTR will get a trade back on Yuri though. The plant can be secured. Be 2 players coming in from either entrance to the site, from Market and Short. Henny been watching out from that short position in case Dazzle makes his way up the smoke dead to cover off the corner. But Dazzle will go falling, and Art goes for the knife. How is he allowed to get that far behind them? That's the second time he's found a flank on the CT side in the last couple rounds.
I tell you what, if you want to get tilted, you want to try and face a team like FURIA. They've literally rushed A or B 6 rounds in a row now. Like, they've literally just rushed everywhere. And Bad News Bears have not been able to get a grasp at all on the CT side. We see PTR scoped in with the AWP, and Art is just able to find the knife kill. He does say sorry in the chat, so at least there's a little bit there.
So I can't see that, so that's a little bit of a missed little bit of banter. Dapper's not going to respond with banter, though. I think he's been a little bit frustrated. A couple picks going for the CT pistols, though. Hold the phone, hold the phone. 4-on-3 situation, and a rifle has been picked up by Mitch. FURIA might be challenged a bit more here. I guess their recklessness night finally got the better of them here on the T side.
Yeah, maybe FURIA might just have a few rounds in this first half where they just try and slow it down a little bit, because Bad News Bears, with the aggression coming out on the T side, have actually been able to win out some good gunfights. 4v3. Mitch with the AK as well. And they're just looking for information. FURIA grouping up, looking to head towards a B split. And 2 players to deal with, and it's the AK on that B bomb site.
Oh, PTR winning out another kill with the P250. Molotov in. Vinny actually Molotoving out the entrance to the balcony. 2 players on this CT side as Mitch gets 1 pick, and it's all left to Henny as the last man with the AWP. Back behind the corner, eventually Mitch will take him down with a secondary kill and a second on the board for the Bad News Bears. The AWPs will get picked up. And there you go. FURIA a bit overzealous in that round, finally getting smacked back by the BNB squad. The AKs and AWP will get brought back in for the T side. They've got plenty of money, so they can afford another couple of rounds on the trot.
And I almost have just this gut feeling that FURIA are just going to run out from mid. I just don't see the aggression stopping, even if Bad News Bears are able to win out a few rounds. It's just classic FURIA, what we can expect from them. And look at Bad News Bears, no one through mid.
Yeah, no chance whatsoever. And you can see what FURIA have done with that, just flooding in 4 players for the setup. They've got options now. And I mean, it's understandable because Bad News Bears have lost mid picks so many times in that sniper nest position. And follow-ups have always come through from FURIA on pistols and rifles, in anti-ecos as well.
2 players in window room as well for the T side.
The flanks are all up and down for FURIA. They might press on towards A. They could actually wrap around from Market. Is anyone watching this? Well, Dazzle will be, and he'll get himself 2 kills for it. Art and Vinny walking into this dark position, and he goes down. Yuri will try find the trade. The AWP of Henny is hoping for something. Dazzle will get traded, and the AWP will look on towards short, but it's mostly going to rest on Dapper here to the bomb site. 8 points of HP. Games moves in, takes him down 3 on 2. AWP takes it to all 1, and Henny does have the bomb on his back. He could find Mitch and make his way in towards B. The rotations have been pulled for Bad News Bears, but it will be a 1 versus 3 clutch for him if he wins this round for FURIA.
I'm going to plant for the short position. It looks like for Bad News Bears, they've both been coming out from the market area. PTR with the AWP, forcing Henny back. Henny going to reposition to bench.
Can he find the clutch? Spotted out by John G on the cross here. The AWP PTR, spotting him, getting a wall bang in. 64-58, burning alive with the Molotov. And the P250 will get another kill for PTR. The defuse will come through. And this time, FURIA probably could have done a bit more to get those frags, you know, like the mid-facing was all great and all, and Bad News Bears with their passive positions, like we talked a lot about how that mid-control was going to be a crucial loss for them. In the end, the passiveness actually worked pretty well for the CT side.
It was a bit unfortunate for FURIA, actually, that none of them were able to trade out Dazzle in the under-balcony position. So we saw 2 players making their way into window room, and both of them fell to Dazzle. So if they would have got that opening kill onto Dazzle, that would have probably forced PTR a bit deeper in City Spawn and left Dapper alone at the A-bomb site. So because Dazzle's actually able to get 2 kills at the A-bomb site, it actually allows Bad News Bears to continue an aggressive setup at the A-bomb site. And FURIA, their first pause of this second map. I mean, at least for them, with getting that 6-round win streak, they were able to build up the economy, but you don't want to keep losing rounds to Bad News Bears.
Yeah, I mean, the economy will get them in for a good couple of buys, but ideally they want to shut this down relatively soon. Have done damage to the CT side, you know, only usually a couple of players coming out of these rounds, but the double orbs are in play, and this could be a great little round to try and take them apart. The jump in from Art. Out to mid, Dazzle will get a lot of tag damage, but he is the casualty of that duel. A 5-on-4 situation that favors, of course, this T-side line. And PTR watching in, does get towards Vinny. That's a 4-on-4 situation. Making it 4-on-3 now as Bad News Bears maintain the control above the Furious side. Henry might be allowed to trade. Indeed, he does. So Serato got Dapper and PTR to deal with, though. And Mitch getting aggressive in the apartments will realise that it's definitely not a B play. That missed Molotov, though, might force some mispositioning on Furious side.
Dapper's got the potential of denying this bomb. Yuri just on the other side. Dapper. It just comes down to timing on the peak coming out for FURIA. Yuri, does he expect this close position? Dapper's going to be able to win out the fight. He needs to get the quick trade. FURIA still in a 2 versus 2, but they've got bomb control on the CT side.
Yeah, Dapper knows what's going on. PTR could theoretically peek in and get the cross lot. Serato going to try and force this issue. The Molotov's in to force him out the corner. PTR is going to leave CT spawn undefended and uncovered by the CT side. Serato is still suspecting the Dapper's around there. He's on low HP, so if that nade doesn't kill him off, then at this point it should be safe enough to go ahead and grab this bomb. But a safe plant is the best call for them at the moment. They've got the jungle and connector positions on lock. The M4 bursting in from Dapper, spotting out the AWP, taking Henny down. It's all going to be left to Serato here. Back up over to default. Molotov's 18 HP legged up against the trades! And the spray transfer from one to the other. FURIA getting away with a 7th. Serato getting away with a 7th.
Oh my goodness, what a round coming out from K Serato, and FURIA really brought that back. I was a bit surprised actually to see that Adapper and PTR completely changed up their positions, and instead of playing towards CT and ramp, they actually rotate into that jungle and con area. And the damage is massive from the utility onto the planter of K Serato, but in the end, 1 versus 2 coming out, and for Bad News Bears, their second timeout. No, sorry, actually, this is a timeout for FURIA. I thought it was the other way.
No. It's a T-side tactical. FURIA will take the moments of a moment's respite here, probably to keep themselves cool at this point. You know, they have let themselves get quite overzealous, which has allowed these few rounds to come in for Bad News Bears. So now that they've got a great clutch to turn it back to their favor, they want to try and find the momentum swing, and the best way to do that is playing their standard style. Not getting over-aggressive, not getting overzealous, and thinking they can just peek in and get those easy frags. It's not quite as simple as they would have thought. Liquid made that mistake a couple days ago. It's FURIA. Play out to the mid default. Not quite as mid-heavy this time. Only Art facing in from the stack. The nades out towards the apartments as FURIA look to exit very quickly to the bomb site. PTR gets that first kill on Vinny. Mitch will go falling, but John G into the smoke gets K Serato back for a 2-for-1 all in all. Smokes go down towards cross. Art's going to cross back in, drop into the bomb site. Check out the likes of PTR doing a lot of damage. Henny gets Dapper in the back lines. PTR and John G also quick to fall, so it's all left to Dazzle. In market, 1-on-3 situation. Spotting out Art, not quite. He'll take the fight against Yuri, and Henny's ready to try and take it back from him. Indeed, he gets that kill for an 8th on the board for FURIA, taking the T-side half. Their second opening half victory so far in this series.
That is, again, unbelievable. So FURIA are in a man disadvantage. They're in a 3-on-4, and they actually smoke the cross, and Art just decides to fly out through short, and FURIA find all the opening kills at the B bomb site. And Bad News Bears, it is so difficult to play a team like FURIA on a map like Mirage. They've just got everything on lock. 8-3, Bad News Bears on the eco round, and it's out through mid yet again.
Taps in from the PT-50 PTR. Art will get the first kill on Dapper, though. Does get tagged pretty low, so once again these pistols will step up to the plate for the CTs. Unable to get the kills, and the man advantage will sit to the favor of the FURIA squad for the moment. I don't think the chances of Bad News Bears getting much out of this round, despite getting the damage, is still very high. Vinny. AK in towards the ladder. Mitch in the corner, but not checking around all the way. He'll get taken out by Art as John G falls, and B site is open. The bomb can make its way in here. FURIA just left to sit pretty for a moment. Okay, Serato just playing his lurk play as usual. FURIA should be in with the 9th, regardless of how much Bad News Bears can do from this position.
It's unbelievable to think as well how quickly FURIA can change their playstyle. We saw the aggressive face coming out to mid for 2 players from FURIA, and then there's just a lot of lurking. There's a lot of passive angles being held. They're waiting for the city side to walk into their crosshairs, and for most of this first half, we've seen raw aggression from the Brazilians, but once they face off against the eco, it's just a lot more passive.
When 2000 goes down, as the only casualty is Vinny over on that T-side line. FURIA 9-3, and Bad News Bears will take their tactical timeout here. I mean, they could still work with a 9-6 end of the half on the CT side. You know, Mirage isn't that CT sort of sided. We could see an option or two available for this squad, but it all comes down mostly to if they can find these next few rounds. If they can find 3 more, I think it'll be a successfully recovered half more than anything else here, Dweg. FURIA most certainly have run away with their T-side, though, and they're still on track to run away with this map, most importantly for Bad News Bears. Obviously, that might mean decimation here in their second best of 3 of the tournament. We'll see the rifles coming in for round 13. They can afford them. No spared for Masters or SMGs. Could spare some utility, though. PTR with a single flashbang, in fact, with the AWP. Most players on 3 sets as well. Of course, FURIA's economy is built like a tank, so they can afford everything that they want to. And they'll once again play this split in from the apartments, the mid control as well. A little bit of ramp possession from K Serato. Might be looking for some aggression from the Bad News Bears. They might not need to face aggression when they can face missed utility instead. Yuri getting PTR. Mitch will turn around back towards Art. A 4-on-4 situation. Bad News Bears will get the trades, and Dapper actually gets the man advantage.
Yeah, Bad News Bears have finally put themselves in a strong position. A 4v3 in their advantage, still quite a bit of util for the City side to work with. And FURIA, again, going back to the basics, going back to what works for them. With about a minute 15 left on the clock, they're going out through mid. Now, Bad News Bears, what I want to see from them, Jay, is to play really passive now, because what FURIA are looking for is just these 1v1 aim duels that they've been able to win consistently.
Map control to work with here in the mid position. They do have to take out Jonji in the ladder room. Actually, he's not facing in from the sniper's nest. I thought he was. Keep his eyes on short. The short face potentially from K-Serato. 40 seconds to the clock, and they've got to pick a bomb site to go to here. Looks like it might be a split in towards B. K-Serato catching off Jonji. Not a single lick of damage done towards him. One man at the back site. The flashes do go over, and K-Serato will burn, but we get a second kill. Yuri catching Dazzle on the rotation, and Dapper is left alone. Coordinated, communicated, and efficient from FURIA to storm the B bomb site and leave an impossible situation for Dapper to win. He'll swing, and K-Serato will finish the job.
Oh my goodness. To think this is... So, Bad News Bears have won 3 rounds in the first half, but I want to kind of say that they could have maybe added 2 or 3 rounds, because there was so many times where there was roughly a minute left on the clock, Jay, and they had some sort of man advantage, whether it was a 3 versus 2 or a 4 versus 3. But FURIA, they just somehow, the synchronization, they bring the man advantages, man disadvantages back in their favor.
Ooh, damage. Surely not an eco victory here for Bad News Bears. The P250 and Nays have taken out Art. Vinny on 30 HP, getting tapped up the AK spray. Jonji will catch off another kill. And Dazzle finds K-Serato over on Palace. How on God's green earth have they managed to turn this around? 4-on-1 situation for the CTs on an eco buy, a half buy. The scout looking for the headshot will tag Henny for 8. This has been a disaster round from FURIA.
Oh, what a fantastic round for the Bad News Bears. They aggress up through mid, and it looked like FURIA were almost ready for it, Jay. They were ready for the aggression, but Bad News Bears won out some really nice fights. 2 kills going their way towards mid, and then Jonji finds a pick over to the A-bomb site. And FURIA, it's all down to Henny trying to hold on to this AWP. Now, for Bad News Bears, they might... I'm just trying to think. It's probably better for them, considering how much money there is on the FURIA side, that they don't need to hunt. Because let's just say 2 players go down. That's 2 lost AKs on the City side. They've recovered 4 at the moment. And even if they take Henny down, he's going to get an AWP in the next round anyway.
Still going to press the issue, though. They're going to find that bomb.
I'm surprised about this, yeah.
And Henny, he gets a deagle down on 1 player, but PTR will take 1 out, so... They grabbed the AWP instead, opting not to go for the AK-47. I thought that PTR could have afforded it, so, you know, better to get the firepower out. And for FURIA, don't have to worry about saving that weapon at all. They have plenty of money. They can afford another AWP. Art will buy it down. The AKs and full sets utility. With Head Kevlar will come in for the rest of the T-side forces. They are in a very good spot right now, FURIA. Still on for 11-4 at the turn of the half here, Dwagan. They'll play the standard defaults coming in for this one. The Bad News Bears have picked up the pace in the last few rounds, but FURIA still maintain a stomping lead above them here.
Art with the AWP. Double AWPs on the T side, actually. Bit of an interesting change-up for FURIA. We've seen the double AWPs on CT, but never before on T.
Then they wanted to try and get opening picks towards the apartments and in mid position, because you can see that's where they're based. Very aggressive from Art in the last couple of rounds. They'll grab that bomb and fall out with the rest of the T-side forces. They could have afforded another AK, so you might just go for that. No, continuing with the AWP towards the A-bomb site. All right. Established mid-control again from FURIA, so they could split their way in. You can see the smoke still available for Bad News Bears, though. 1 left as PTR uses his to block off the connector position. That won't stop the T's from progressing. Henny still leaving that AK-47. And 45 seconds on the clock here for the T side. FURIA moving into position. K-Serato with the AK. Right around the corner, incendiaries are up. PTR with the AWP standing by. The flashbang's going over, and he tries to hold off for a little bit of time. Jonji now slinging from the jungle area, gets himself 2 good frags on Vinny and Yuri. Henny will also go falling. 2 players line up for K-Serato for 2 frags, and Art still standing with the AWP in the backlines. 18 seconds. They need to get the bomb to the site right now. They have to deal with a CT spawn player, and particularly the AWP, and Art will find him. We're back to 2-on-2.
Oh, and Art trying to look into that jungle area where Jonji is. The swing is going to come up. The K-Serato, he's the player with the high HP. Art going to fall back into the ramp position and could get an opportunity here. Jonji low. Follow up HE. That's going to force K-Serato into the open. No, it doesn't. The molly actually goes behind him and doesn't force him out in the default position.
They move in. Mitch checking out the ramp area. K-Serato gets 3. Looking for Mitch on the tap. The spray is good for Mitch instead, though, as he gets his double kill, gets the defuse, and gets 5 for Bad News Bears. Another 10-5 path for FURIA, though. Still looking in a good spot. We'll go to a short break and find out whether they can make this 2-0 happen. They did it in the last map. Let's see if it will happen here.
Never let you double cross them. Moving through the city like it's Gotham. They told me get one, so I got one. Stop saying you're a boss when you not one. You ain't sacrificed, nah, you ain't lost none. All over the gram like you got a bag. You ain't big dog, we ain't hear none of that. I'm in the gym looking like a running back. How you know the flow, got him coming back. Who I was in the past, I'm unattached. Only focus in this moment is bringing the summer back. Oh, respect my grind, elevate souls and I spread good vibes. Young divine, you know I gotta shine. Raise your hands for a good time. Aight.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon. You said that you want it, so I got it for you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
bringing summer to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. 'Cause you know how we roll. Let's take it round the world and back again. Ready, let's go. 'Cause you know like I know. We'll take it round and round. Yo, hold up. Let me switch my flow up. Back in high school, they were telling me I'll blow up. Doing talent shows and man, everyone will show up. Got in an accident and still made it for them to go nuts. You know what? I'm so so what? I'm so That means I can't describe the way I vibe, the way I slide. And with the rhymes that make the dimes, I'll close their eyes and fantasize. Young divine calling their phone number. No, you know I love you. And you know me, I can't sleep without blazing beats. On stages for their ones gracefully. And I got a smile that they hate to see. Young black successful, though life gets stressful. Though life gets stressful, go and vibe out with whoever you next to.
Vibe until the morning, sleep until the noon.
Yeah.
You said that you want it, so I got it for
Got
you. Let's all get together and show them how we move. We move, we move.
3, 2,
bringing summer to
drop.
you.
Oh, ready, let's go. 'Cause you know how we roll.
Well, Bad News Bears, not quite a worst case scenario, but they are very close to it. FURIA were able to win Inferno on 10-5, and Bad News Bears brought their comeback going into the T side, though. I don't know if they're going to be able to replicate the same performance. K-Serato taking contact. He tried to clutch at the end of the last round. CT's getting aggressive towards underpass. He's got headshots to find here, plenty of them. He wrapped back out the apartments, gets Jonji down. Dazzle will fall. Art getting headshots of his own right. Dapper next up to go down to the T side. A 5-on-2 situation. CTs have backup on the way. PTR is going to go dropping. Art might even look for Mitch. As Mitch is held back, cut off between the crossfire. The bomb is in full CT control. This is an easy pistol to win for the FURIA CT side.
See, FURIA can give the aggression, but Bad News Bears can't. What a shutdown coming out from FURIA. Bad News Bears trying to go straight into that B bomb side, and that was shut down incredibly quickly, especially when you've got K Serato that is currently sitting 21-7. That's just unreal, literally unreal.
Yeah, he was one of those guys that you always expected to perform for FURIA. I mean, not always in terms of like having every single sort of like, you know, matchup be like great from him, but you know, if he gets numbers like this, it's not surprising for me. You know, you got several multi-frag rounds in the first half. That last one was a 2K. Zuri taking early contact for this round as he looks in over the ramp position and spots out Dapper on the early part of this one. Taps up from him, looks on towards Henny, but is unable to get the frag for it. Zuri backed up with the UMP and on towards the ramp position. Should continue to contest here, but not a whole lot of face coming in from the T side.
Bad News Bears, just... you can't expect them to find too much in this round. It's a very light investment of some upgraded P250s. And FURIA. I love the way that the Art as well has just gone for a P250 to try and get him an AWP in the next round. He just knows that he's like, yeah, look, I might be able to get a kill or two, but my teammates are going to do most of the job.
Vinny, kill up with the M4. Jonji turns around, a decent kill for the Bad News Bears side, but Henny and Yuri are still standing by in their common positions. The UMP spray does get caught off. They're not expecting the M4 here on top of Ticket Booth, and Yuri gets Dazzle in the Palace position. The USP finishing off Jonji PTR with the bomb on his back. Caught out in the murder hole. K Serato with a great flick back towards the head. And a 12th for the FURIA side as they keep this whole thing rolling. It was an eco for BNB though. So we can see the AKs come out. No AWP potential, but that probably is fine for the first rifle of the half.
Yeah, and the AWP has been chucked over to Henny for the CT side at least. 7 rounds the difference now, and you'd have to think, Jay, that this round could be the most important round of the game for Bad News Bears to allow the comeback to come through on this second half. Yeah,
absolutely. You're 100% right on that front. You know, it's got to come in now or never. I feel like, you know, it was in the second half of the last map where they were able to get, you know, close with the pistol round, and in this rifle they get ripped apart on short. Vinny taking out Jonji and Dazzle, and again FURIA just shutting down Bad News Bears as they have done so far throughout the course of this map and in this series in several cases. And, you know, Bad News Bears winning that pistol in the last map gave them a serious leg up to give them a way in on that second half. Dapper will still hold control though. Vinny falling. A flash in from Yuri takes out one. Henny strikes with the AWP on the CT stairs. Bomb in CT control as well. And Dapper in a 1-on-3 situation.
And we've seen what Dapper's been able to do in the past, but already he's been tagged down to 32 points of health. And, ooh, okay. Nice pick being found onto Henny, but he's so low. Yuri gonna drop down, and Dapper's just gonna try and push through the smoke. He gets taken out. 13-5. Bad News Bears. Do they force the issue? I'd like to see maybe just a half buy here. Yes, you do give FURIA 14, but you have to think the rifle rounds has to be their biggest chance of a success.
A half buy for Bad News Bears. They can't stop the FURIA right here. Their next rifle is going to be their best shot to stop a match point coming in from the CT forces. And I'll play 4 players in towards this B-bomb site execution. They've got flashbangs and smokes for this, so it could still work out. First smoke already being used, and K Serato just sprays through. Gets another kill for his kill count. Flashes over from the T side, Nays to respond from the CT forces. They let one player across, Vinny will take him down. K Serato's focusing up. Dapper gets one pick, but K Serato's still on the back of the bomb site. P250 up to try and take him down. He actually does end up falling, so that's an M4 to get picked up, but look at how many CTs are already here. Fake bomb plant. Art will get forced round towards the default position, but he's still 180s against Dapper. Drops that bomb. M4 a PTR. Also does a little bit of damage, so an unexpected round for the FURIA side, but not one the Bad News Bears can win. AWP and M4 stays in. AK gets recovered. And one final buy for the BNB side.
This really is. Could be the last buy, Jay. 9 rounds the difference. FURIA, they're really just not even giving an inch to Bad News Bears in this second half. After we saw such a great T side from FURIA, it's now 4 rounds in a row on the CT side. AWP being brought up for PTR. Mid control looked to be taken by the Bad News Bears, and it's quite aggressive into the short position, something that Art was doing quite a lot in the first half, but Vinny shuts it down extremely quickly.
Jonji dead. Footstep made by Dapper that gives him up towards Yuri. Gets him in the midst of the smoke. Art does go falling for one good frag. PTR gets a Yuri as well. Mid-aggression from the CT side. A bit uncalled for more than anything else, I feel like, for FURIA. They actually lose to a 3-on-3 situation, and Vinny will take us back to a man advantage, but could have been very different as Henny follows suit on towards Mitch. PTR, lone man left in connector. Will jump face up towards the sniper's nest, and Vinny is ready for that with his 3rd frag of the round and a match point round for FURIA. I have a feeling this might be over here, Dweg. 10 match points for the CTs to work with, and Bad News Bears, unfortunately, have been unable to contest in this T-side half.
The double orbs coming out. FURIA have to deal with a bit of a broken buy, really, for Bad News Bears. A couple of Galils, AKs, and a MAC-10 to work with. But I think that their light might have just been turned off. FURIA, this has just been such a phenomenal performance from them. It is really impeccable. And to think that this is now going to be 9 map wins in a row on Mirage in the last 6 weeks alone.
Mitch against Art takes him down. Vinny makes some damage back for the FURIA side. A secondary frag for Serato gets the trades in. The MAC-10 from Dapper will find a frag and continue the man advantage for Bad News Bears. This is good news for the T side, certainly against the nature of their name. "55 seconds to the clock as Jonji does find an overwhelm to the B-bomb site. So the pick's actually going better for BNB this time, and the plant will be secured with very little chance for the return from FURIA. They'll save their weapons, and that was much better, I feel like, from the Ts.
What I love as well is even in this position from Bad News Bears, they have to realize they're just getting overwhelmed in most of these rounds on Mirage, that they actually leave a lurker of Mitch. A lot of the time when you feel like things aren't going your way on the T side and you're losing control, you might want to try and all play together as a unit and try and use that brute force approach. But I like the way that even with this deficit coming out, they leave Mitch to lurk around that jungle area to try and cut off the rotations if FURIA end up rotating into the B bomb site to try and retake. So just a few sort of little elements that you can take from this B&B lineup, because they're a very exciting lineup to watch, but it's just FURIA just outplaying them.
Still on match point for the CT Force. Bad News Bears, of course, have set themselves up for the comeback, just like they did over on Inferno. Still a ways to go before they pull it back, however. Dwayne, the question is, will it be plausible? I'll give it a few more rounds before I think it is actually possible at this stage, because, you know, it's still a very, very, very hard scoreline to come back from. Jonji, however, starting things off with the opening kills pretty well so far, though. Takes out the likes of Art. Henny can respond with the AWP pick on Connector, and Bad News Bears, fast playing towards the A bomb site, have baited the CTs to leave it alone. Nade back. A lot of damage done towards Henny. The Molotov also should force him out and further away. Smoke down towards Connector should allow a bomb plot to come in safe.
FURIA set to retake the A bomb site. Only a single player at the moment coming in from the CT position, and that is Serato. The bomb's still not yet planted. B&B taking their time and getting the bomb down.
Follow-up nade from Mitch. This could take Vinny. Ooh, yes it does. Thought that spray through the smoke got it, but no, it was the nade. Man advantage for Bad News Bears this time. FURIA gonna actually go for the retake as well, and Mitch will double up. Serato going falling. Yuri tapping his way through, and Mitch gets a triple kill. Henny left alone with the AWP. We'll try to look for an exit frag, but he's a known entity to the T side now. He'll reface, and that will allow Mitch a 4K. The CT is kind of just all faced one by one, and Mitch finding the angle every single time. No idea where to expect him from, and a beautiful round from the rifleman of Bad News Bears.
And there we are. We're finally starting to see some strong rounds coming out from the B&B side. 2 rounds in a row for them. And You know what, Jay? It's been a while since we've probably seen an eco round from FURIA.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, I was like, this is a very, very confusing sight. It's actually a force buy from FURIA, because they still got a scout in from
Yeah,
Henny.
you're right, actually.
You know, Kevlar and 3 other players. But it should be the same result, nonetheless, by comparison to an eco here. The pistols facing up, the rifles getting the early damage. A first pick for Jonji against Vinny in the underpass area. The scout out from Henny. Oh, does damage towards Dapper. So that's something. A secondary shot gets a kill. 4 versus 3 situation in favour of Bad News Bears.
And it looks like they are going to head over to the B bomb site. Still have quite a fair bit of utility on Dazzle and PTR. And for FURIA, holding on to that M4, they might just opt to go for the save. So this really should be an 8th round for the T side. Making sure that they're clearing out the B bomb site so there's no icky angles from the CTs being held.
Oh, good kill from Henny. Dazzle down. Serato will look for the exit frags. Will they escape from market? It seems like they will. They've got plenty of HP, so they can go ahead and do this. Actually, a secondary kill coming in from Yuri as well, so a lot of damage being sustained by the Bad News Bears. It would mean a lot more if the economy was weakened, but the money line is currently sitting pretty for the BNB side. 3 rounds in a row, and things are looking up for this squad. Will FURIA go for a force around the AK and the M4? The scout will probably be left in play for Henny. Vinny and Art can only afford SMGs here, and even after the utility and Kevlar buy. So it's just going to be a half buy around these weapons. They can afford a full set of rifles in the next one. And just like how we saw things go down for Bad News Bears after FURIA hit map point over on Inferno, it'll start to go a little bit better for them here on the second half of Mirage. But again, a long way to go. Still 7 rounds in a row for Bad News Bears if they want to try and bring us to OT.
And that's the difficult thing, is that it's just such a long road ahead to even think about that prospect. BNB, very passive out on the T side. We've actually seen a little bit of aggression coming out from Yuri towards mid. But for FURIA, other than the mid aggression, it's pretty passive over at the A and B bomb side.
Murray gets himself a pick on Jonji. Flash over towards underpass, going to check out against Mitch here. Ready for the peek, he gets the crag of his own right. A connected play from Art will not be able to get to the kill. He's going to be facing in against Dapper's back turn for a moment, but Dapper's not able to capitalize on that position. Meanwhile, the boost up Serato will see Dapper on the short position. He doesn't take his shot. In the end, he does, and gets the man advantage of FURIA. Bad News Bear starting to lose a little bit of control. The flashbang's also awkward from Mitch in the apartments. We're in 4 versus 3, still a little under 40 seconds to go to the clock, and the defensive is set up. Serato with the AK looking onto the window. Flashes go over. Vinny may even take a bit of an aggressive face here, and they're running out of time to make this work here. Bad News Bears, Molotov and Smoke. Dazzle will be tagged up extremely low and taken out towards the short play. PTR and Mitch still hesitating for moments here. They've got so much control on this CT side. Serato spots out Mitch. PTR's last man standing, and Serato will get a 3K to close out the map up here for FURIA. 16-8, and a dominant performance all in all in the series.